For those of you who are subscribed to our blog or follow our posts regularly, you know a while back that we had posted that Wayne County clerk was being sued by several plaintiffs for failing to process and accept CPL applications. I figured that since several of you have been wondering and commenting and messaging me what's going on with this lawsuit, I figured I'd give you a case update. So here's what's going on. Stay tuned. If you like these case updates and our other informational posts that we make, head on over to our website, radzwionlaw.com, and as soon as the homepage loads, our Never Miss Another Post box will pop up. If you enter your email address here and click the I Want to Receive Updates box, then the subscribe box, you will have a link sent to your email inbox every time that we do a case update. This is the most sure and effective way to see our content, and some of which may be exclusive content, rather than looking for it on our social media or waiting for that social media notification to come through. Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Radzwion IV, your trusted attorney with Radzwion Law PLLC, and today we are giving you a case update on the lawsuit brought against Wayne County clerk for failing to process CPL applications. The short answer is the case was dismissed for a lack of standing, and this means that the plaintiffs who brought the suit have no injury or issue that the court is willing to make a decision on and resolve. Before a court can hear a case, a plaintiff must have what's known as standing. And a quick example of what it takes to have standing is, number one, the plaintiff must have an injury, okay? Number two, there must be causation. There must be something that, there must be a cause for that injury, and it must be related to what the defendant has done. And the third is redressability, that the court must have the ability, or there must be an injury and with the plaintiff that they can then make a decision on to resolve that tension between the parties, or reimburse or compensate the plaintiff for that injury. Now, here, the injury would be that the plaintiff's gun rights were violated, right? They're claiming that, hey, we have this right and it's being violated. That's our injury. We're being prevented from exercising our rights. The second thing of causation would be that the defendant, Wayne County, has created a policy to not accept or process CPL applications, and that causation is causing the injury. The court would then have the ability to redress that issue by ordering Wayne County under the law to process applications, and then all the parties, the plaintiff would be made whole, or they would at least have the redress of having their gun rights fulfilled by having their CPL applications processed. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, how did this case get dismissed? I thought, based on what we had talked about in the previous post and looking at the lawsuit, that it was pretty clear that Wayne County was in the wrong. Well, remember, if a plaintiff lacks standing, if one of those three things is missing, or two of the three things, or all of them are missing, a court is not going to proceed with the case. So here's what the defendant, Wayne County, essentially did. They realized the way that they get this case thrown out is on standing. So they looked at the plaintiff list, and then they found those plaintiffs' CPL applications, processed them, and issued CPLs to those plaintiffs. The plaintiffs then they no longer had that injury. Their gun rights were not being violated. One could argue the timing of it, but essentially they had their CPLs now, right? So the plaintiffs don't have an injury, and that means that the court doesn't have the ability to redress an injury that no longer exists. The court dismisses the case for lack of standing. Now, if you are disappointed in the outcome of this case, there are two things that are somewhat encouraging. First, Wayne County didn't just process only the plaintiffs that were parties to this lawsuit. They have started accepting CPL applications and processing other people's CPL applications. So that's good news. The other encouraging part, the second encouraging part, would be that if Wayne County decided tomorrow to stop processing people's CPLs, there would be a new plaintiff pool that develops that could bring a lawsuit against Wayne County and essentially argue that, hey, we have an injury, Wayne County's causing it, we want the court to decide. And then it would be ultimately either up to the court to say, Wayne County, you need to issue these CPLs, or maybe Wayne County says, hey, we don't want a lawsuit, let's get rid of standing, let's start processing these plaintiffs' CPLs in a much expedited fashion. If you would like to see our original commentary and kind of what the arguments were of that original lawsuit, you'll head on over to radzwinlaw.com/blog. Find this post and on today's topic, and our link to the original commentary is at the bottom of this post. It is titled Wayne County Sued for Gun Rights Violation. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.